I now want to shift focus to what's happening in Bengal. Kalyan Banerjee, Trinamool Congress Member of Parliament, has stirred a hornet's nest with a statement about Devi Sita and Maryada Purushottam Shriram and their bhakts, a statement that the BJP insists reflects the anti-Hindu mindset of the Trinamool Congress and appeasement politics ahead of the May 2021 elections in Bengal. The Trinamool Congress has hit right back, accusing the BJP of Hindu-Muslim politics. Manogya Loiwal and Indrajit Kundu with this report.
सीता रामेर কাছে যে বলছে বলো ভাগ্যিস রাবণ আমাকে হরণ করে নিয়ে গিয়েছিল আর যদি তোমার চেলাগুলো যারা এই জয় কি বলে হ্যাঁ লাল ফেট্টিকে হলুদ গেরুয়া ফেট্টি বলে বলে যদি তোমার চেলাগুলো যদি আমাকে হরণ করে নিয়ে যেত তাহলে আমার উত্তরপ্রদেশে হাতরাসের ধর্ষিতা মেয়েটার মতো অবস্থা হবে।
The bizarre comment you just heard was made by a TMC MP. In an attack on the BJP, Kalyan Banerjee drew a strange parallel between Sita's abduction by Ravan and the Hathras gang rape and murder. The party dismissed the outrage at the remark, saying Banerjee was only trying to highlight the situation of women in BJP-ruled states.
जहां बीजेपी का राज है ये सिलसिला चल रहा है, बेटी पिटाओ बेटी मिटाओ। सीता जी का बात कर रहे हैं, सीता जी का नाम भूल गए वो लोग। जय सिया राम अभी सिर्फ जय श्री राम कैसे बना, क्यों बना? जवाब दे पहले इसका।
The BJP of course used the TMC MP's comment to call the party anti-Hindu. An FIR was also registered against Banerjee by the Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha, the youth wing of BJP.
He has offended the sentiments of crores of Hindus across the length and breadth of this country, and I see this as a typical appeasement policy of Mamata Banerjee.
बौखलाए हुए हैं, इसलिए इस प्रकार बातें करते हैं, इसका कोई बेस नहीं है। देखिए, इसका पहले भी इस प्रकार बात कर चुके हैं। जय श्री राम नारा सुनकर ममता बनर्जी घबराती थी और लोगों को अरेस्ट भी किया, गाली भी दिया।
इनको अविलंब माफी मांगनी चाहिए हिंदू समाज से, और चुनावों में इस बात का ध्यान रहे कि हमारे भगवा पूज्य संतों और हिंदू मानवंदियों पर दोबारा कोई हमला न करे, अन्यथा इसका परिणाम हिंदू समाज आपको अगले चुनावों में दे ही देगा।
Kalyan Banerjee's comments come amid the heightened campaign by the BJP in the state. The BJP is seeing his remark as appeasement of minorities, but the TMC says it was only a warning to people on what to expect if the BJP came to power in Bengal. With Manogya Loiwal, Bureau Report, India Today.
So the battle lines are very clearly drawn in Bengal, and joining me on the broadcast is Priyanka Tibrewal. She is the spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Riju Datta is a member of the Trinamool Congress, and Srimoy Kundu is an author and a columnist. But let me begin by asking you, Riju Datta, you heard Kalyan Banerjee's statement. What do you make of a TMC MP at a rally saying Sita told Ram that it's her luck, and I'm translating from Bangla to English, that she was lucky to have been abducted by Ravan. Had she been abducted by Ram Bhakts and Chelas and followers, she would have met the fate of the Hathras victim. BJP says this reflects the anti-Hindu mindset of the Trinamool Congress leader.
See, Gaurav, good evening and good evening to all the panelists. First of all, before we jump into this debate, you have to understand and accept the fact that negative discourse and communal politics and bringing religion into politics has been very normalized by Bharatiya Janata Party. And if we have to start seeing accountability on political parties of negative discourse and ill comments made, then you know there has been an incident where people have said Gori Maro Faloko and got away with it in Delhi, and there are the presidents of the BJP in Bengal saying the same things over and over again. and multiple channels are witness of it, what Dilip Ghosh has said. Now, coming into this particular aspect, first of all, let me say that TMC does not stand for negative discourse. The two elections that we have already fought and won in Bengal, we have never used religion as one of our, weapons to win the political rally. We talk about development. We believe in secularity, and that is why we have never mentioned religion in our religious campaign. But
That Sita told Ram she is lucky to have been abducted by Ravan. Is this politics? Is this development? Is this talking about development? Or is this religion in politics in your view, sir?
Gaurav, you have to understand that somebody making a comment, a Trinamool MP who has made this comment, he has made it on a public stage and he is completely accountable for what he has said. But you cannot hold the party or the party supremo to be accountable. And in any case of negative discourse where there is a political argument, TMC is the first party to raise their hand and say, look, we apologize for the same and we don't believe in political remarks because we fight our political agenda based on development. And that is where we stand. And regarding religion and lecture on
Priyanka Tibrewal, the Trinamool Congress says BJP is making a mountain out of a molehill and trying to divert attention from issues of job, employment, farmers, economy, and making it into a Hindu-Muslim issue, ma'am.
I'll answer to this, Gaurav, but let me answer on what Mr. Riju just said. What did he say? See, he's not being able to take a stand on what Mr. Kalyan Banerjee has said, so he's twisting you round and round. First of all, he said he wanted to speak about development. So now tell me, comparing a Hindu goddess to a Hathras rape victim, where is the development? Where are they talking about growth? Secondly, he said that Mr. Kalyan Banerjee, whatever he said was on a public platform and he should be held responsible for what he said, and the party would have said something if they wanted to say. Now, if he had said something from a public platform, that was deliberate and that was malicious in order to outrage a particular religion. So why is the party quiet on that? It is because, Riju, please do not interfere and let me finish. Let me finish, Riju. I was quiet when you were speaking.
Why don't you take action on the
whatever they are doing is because they are obsequious. They are committed to one particular religion. Does he have the audacity and the guts to speak anything against the cow, against the people, against one particular community? It addresses the milking cows. Or I will be more specific and I will say, do they have the guts to speak anything against Islam? I would like to know, does he have the guts to speak anything against Islam? No, he will not. It is because he has purposely done this. See, Riju, I know you are scared, you are petrified, I know, and you don't have anything to take a stand, so please keep quiet. I did not run. When you were speaking, I did not speak in between.
One by one.
When you were speaking, I did not speak in between. So have the patience to listen.
When you speak, then I have to come in, right?
I know your MP has done something and you guys
may I request both my guests to step back for a moment? Okay, may I request my guests to step back for a moment as I bring in Sri Muipio Kundu for more on this. Ma'am, you heard both the TMC and the BJP. In your view, as an author, as a columnist, is this comment acceptable, or does this comment, in your view, take politics altogether to a different view? And is there merit in the BJP saying that this is actually anti-Hindu, anti-women, this comment?
So Gaurav, two things first. Firstly, I'm not here as an author and a columnist. I think I speak for Indian women on your channel, and I couldn't really hear what Riju or Priyanka ji were trying to say because they were screaming their lungs out, which is the problem with Indian politicians and representatives of political parties. Now, as an Indian woman, it is a condemnable statement. It reeks of misogyny, and I'm sorry to say, but both the BJP and the TMC, who are obviously, wanting to score brownie points in my home state where I'm based at the moment, are guilty of this. And what do you mean by saying that the party has distanced itself from this statement? We are a secular party. The point is, you are dragging in a Hathras rape victim. You are trivializing something as gory and horrific and traumatic like rape. How can you do that on a public platform when Mr. Banerjee is a leading advocate? He has a daughter himself. He is the chief whip. He is the chief whip of the TMC in the Lok Sabha. He is speaking this in a rally. If he is
One by one. Mr. Datta, please permit the other guests also to speak, sir.
His supporters and the people. How can
One by
political
one.
parties not hold their representatives accountable? And what are media channels and independent people like we? Why are we voting these misogynist, sexist men to power year after year? People who are making fun of our sex, who are dragging in Goddess Sita, Goddess Lakshmi. This in a state where Chief Minister, Honorable Chief Minister is a woman. This in a state where we celebrate Durga Puja and we are singing and dancing and doing Dhunuchi dance, and we are TMC is tom-tomming that, you know, this is the most safe state for women. Our gender violence is really low. Then why are you not holding your ministers accountable and actually suspending them if they are making such misogynist and absolutely condemnable statements? It is not about Hindu-Muslim. It is about the dignity and the respect
Mr. Datta,
every
please
Indian
respond.
woman,
Ma'am, you
every
made your
Indian
point.
woman deserves.
Whichever leader, Gaurav, I'm making it very simple. Whichever leader makes any such statement
Fair
of
enough,
a
ma'am.
negative discourse.
Fair enough.
With-
But
and
Riju
it's a
Datta,
negative discourse.
you heard an independent
Gaurav, I'm
voice, unattached, a political voice who says it's condemnable. It's a statement that reflects very poorly on women, and as Priyanka Tibrewal says, on a deity worshipped by millions of Hindus across the world, sir.
Gaurav, I'm answering this question.
You know, the point that BJP Sambit Patra makes would, sir, hear me out. Sir, hear me out.
Yes.
Would Kalyan Banerjee or any TMC leader dare to make such a statement? And in my opinion, they shouldn't, about any other religious figure of any other religion. There would be massive consequences. BJP alleges that this is anti-Hindu Muslim vote bank politics, sir.
First of all, when you talk about, I'll answer one by one of your points. First of all, about the statement that the debate is on. Whichever leader makes such statements on negative discourse or on religion politics or communal politics have to bear the brunt in their personal capacity. Let me make it very clear, Gaurav. We have never used religion in our political agenda, and answering Sambit Patraji what he has said, we have never used religion. It is Sambit Patraji who is patronizing us, has used Lord Jagannath, if you remember, Gaurav, in his political rally during his campaign. So these are the people who have politicized Shri Ram, who is our Bhagwan. These are the people who have carried Lord Jagannath with them in their personal political rally campaign, and they are patronizing us about religion. We don't use religion in our political agenda. We always talk about Duare Sarkar and 2 crore beneficiaries and Shasto Shati. It is this party, they do not have any other agenda. From the first day, Gaurav, these people, the tourist gang and the big leaders of BJP, they have come to Bengal. They have no agenda about development. They have only said about law and order, violence, and now communal politics. And if you talk about politics,
Priyanka Tibrewal, please respond. Please respond. So not just making a mountain of a molehill. TMC says this is a deliberate attempt. This is a deliberate attempt. So one by one, a deliberate attempt to polarize Hindus and Muslims ahead of 2021 May elections.
Right. So now what Mr. Riju was speaking was that he said that it was on the personal capacity that Kalyan Banerjee spoke all this. So let me remind him, it was a stage, the party flag and symbol was behind him, the party people were sitting on the stage, and it was spoken from our election campaign constituency. Okay, now again he's interfering. Have patience. Have patience. You will not get extra brownie points for yelling. Listen and have patience. Have patience, don't yell, listen.
When we have said if somebody makes a wrong statement, then why don't you have the guts to say that Dilip Ghosh
this is wrong? Really disturbing. People are saying what an illiterate he is. Now listen.
One by one.
Let me tell you.
Riju Datta, one by one. When you were speaking, no one interrupted you, sir. Riju Datta, when you were speaking, no one interrupted you. I request you not to interrupt the other speakers. everyone will get an equal opportunity to respond to comments made by the others. But
fair enough.
let's
Gaurav,
have
I
a
will respect
discussion,
your
a
opinion.
debate,
It's just that
and
I have a
not
problem listening
a
to so much
screaming match,
rubbish.
sir.
Please. Yes. Okay, Gaurav. Thank you.
See, Gaurav, now the simple
Sir,
thing, the simple fear
Sir,
which
that's
is here is
exactly
I am
what the
telling
others
you.
also say about what you speak. But, since you're representing the Trinamool Congress on the debate, extend the courtesy that others extend to the Trinamool Congress. Sir, your personal opinion, yes, but Trinamool Congress opinion is what we seek here on India Today, sir.
Fair enough. Okay. Let me see.
Okay. Srimui, if I may bring you in once again, ma'am. If I may, there is an allegation that Kalyan Banerjee is a repeat offender. This statement about Devi Sita, before that, there was another comment which the BJP claims is very hurtful, that the BJP says that he compared the finance minister of the country to a venomous snake. Again, they say this smacks of an attitude. Your response, ma'am.
So, Gaurav, firstly, I would request ma'am and Riju to kindly give me 5 seconds to make my point, because as you said, this is a common courtesy. Second thing, what I want to say is, like I'm saying it again and again as an independent voice on your show, all political parties are guilty of this. You know, Soumitra Khan had called our Honorable Chief Minister a dog. And another BJP spokesperson, Shayantan Basu, when he was asked about it, that instead of, will you distance yourself, should, Mr. Khan apologize? He said, no, he should have called her a monkey. Riju is talking about Dilip Ghosh calling the Honorable Chief Minister something else. So, my question to both these political party spokespeople is, why is the party not drawing a line? Why is it not suspending these misogynist men? Or even if a woman is, going to make these statements, these, very, very sexist and very, very very regressive statements against women. And how dare you polarize rape? A victim, a woman who has gone through the trauma, the pain, the tragedy of a gang rape, her family has been devastated. She has been humiliated. She has been usko noch ke khaya hai on national television.
Okay.
Then how are you, polarizing that into a Hindu-Muslim thing? Whether it's a Hindu, whether it's a Muslim, whether it's a Christian, Sikh, whatever, it is a woman's dignity which is burning at the stakes. And instead of, having some common sense, some politeness, some
Priyanka
decency,
Tibrewal, please respond.
Srimui
raises two very pertinent points. One, there are offenders on both sides of the divide. Point one and point two, how do you make this a Hindu-Muslim issue? TMC says it's the BJP that's polarizing the electorate ahead of May 2021 elections.
It is not at all a Hindu or a Muslim issue. The issue is about your faith, about your belief. Now listen to, please, kindly give me uninterrupted 1 minute. What I am trying to say is, this is the same TMC who speaks about the culture of West Bengal, who questions BJP of not knowing the culture of West Bengal. I say they do not know the culture and tradition of India. They do not know the culture and tradition of Hindus. They do not know what the Sanatan Dharma says. So how can they call themselves Hindus? Because they only want to speak about one particular community. Have they ever done something to outrage their religion? No, they will never do that, because they address them as cows who milk them, who give them milk, as milking cows. Now, not just that, see, even I would say this, that why is this insecurity there? Because now they are scared of OVC coming in, they are scared of Furfuras Sharif not supporting them. So from a public platform, from a stage, they chose to humiliate the Hindus, to outrage the sentiments, trampling the sentiments of Hindus. So this is their agenda. This is a deliberate and a malicious act which they have done, is a deliberate move. This is intentional.
Mr. Datta, please respond. Okay, ma'am, you've made your point. Now Mr. Datta speaks and requests, let that be uninterrupted when he responds. Go on, sir.
First of all, I want to explain to Priyanka Tibrewal, who is so-called literate, that India is a secular country. It states in the preamble of the constitution where every religion is alike and should be respected alike. That is my first point. Second point is, you first decide whether this statement you want to polarize, you want to make this statement into Hindu-Muslim, or you want to make it into women's rights. To Srimui, I want to say, in Bengal is the only state where there is a female chief minister, where there is highest reservation of women in Panchayat and Vidhan Sabha in every election, and Bengal is the safest state for women in all of India. So Mamata Banerjee is the epitome of women empowerment. So unfortunately, if certain isolated incidents happen, we do not condone that. But you also have to understand that the party in power in the center has normalized this. See, Gaurav, see their tradition. It's in their genetic DNA.
Okay.
They cannot keep their mouth shut. So the problem is that this party.
Okay. So you're saying it's an isolated incident. Then, in your view, should Kalyan Banerjee apologize? Should Kalyan Banerjee apologize? Should Kalyan Banerjee apologize for saying that Devi Sita told Ram
should suspend? Why can't they ask
that she felt lucky she was abducted by Ravan? Would such a statement not offend?
We do not condemn.
What do you mean we do not? I said we do not condone. There's a difference between condone and condemn. Please understand.
Why can't you suspend him? Riju, Mr. Riju, why can't your Honorable Chief Minister suspend such ministers?
Ma'am, what the decision our Honorable Chief Minister will take? I cannot predict that.
Remarks, they speak of secularism. Because they expect all the secularism from the 70%.
Give me half a second.
Yes,
you talked about, sir, Honorable Chief Minister being Mamata Banerjee. Trust me, I have come back to my home state after 19 years because I believe in Didi and I have voted. I have flown down from Delhi in 2013 to vote for your party. But my heart pains. No, you don't have to thank me. It is my responsibility as a citizen of the country to the Constitution. What I am trying to say is, what about the Honorable Chief Minister? It pains me to bring this up, calling the Park Street rape victim a professional sex worker. Even Miss Ghosh Doshdita had made the same comment. What about that? So what I'm trying to say is, Gaurav, this is the thing that political parties, if you are trying to win our votes, be it Hindu, Muslim women, urban women, poor women, whatever women, you have to hold even a chief minister or anybody in your party accountable. The question is not of Goddess Sita. Today, a modern Indian woman or a young girl who is raised in a bus or wherever, she is not looked at as a Hindu or a Muslim. She is a woman. She is a human being.
I will let that be the last word. Absolutely.
Allow me 1 minute. I need to speak something.
Okay, I just hope.
Why are we just focusing on
political
this
leaders stand sensitized, ma'am.
No, just one line.
I have run out of time on this part of the show.
I will just take 15 seconds.
Okay, half a second, ma'am.
Where the devotees of Ram were also mentioned. This is an insult to the devotees of Ram.
Yeah, you go on with your Hindu, Muslim and religious agenda.
Yes, I
People
will
have
go
understood your game.
Because you are not a Hindu and you being a Hindu, you don't care for what you are. Just for votes.
You cannot do that in
But perhaps, is it not for Kalyan Banerjee to think, if he had not made such a statement, would this controversy have erupted at all in the first place? That's perhaps a point for him to ponder.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.